PictureSquish!
Welcome back to PictureSquish, the show where we take an idea from the mind of Jake and turn it into a script and perform it to you at the end of this hour.
Hello.
I'm Stan and I'm here with Harry and Jake.
All right.
So,
Let's start.
Jake,
Tell a story.
give
Jake,
us a name.
give me a name.
Hey, you can't just rush this on me.
I'm not rushing it. Take your time. Just take your time.
It's only just started.
Say whatever you like, my friend.
Okay, let's just banter for a bit and then bring it in.
Banter.
Banter. Bit banter, bit bants, bit pure bants.
All right, I know who the first character is.
Who?
Do you already? That's very quick.
I know. That's just
Good
my
job.
brain is.
Who is it?
You should make a living out of this. Oh wait, we're trying. Okay.
All right, I reckon.
Guess a name.
I know. The first character is Slash from Guns N' Roses.
I was watching the other day, I think it was South Park, where Slash isn't real. And Slash plays at everyone's birthday parties and stuff, but he's like Santa, and he's not actually real. So Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
probably not real.
So how does that work?
The whole idea is that he's basically Santa, and people dress up as Slash and pretend to play Guns N' Roses
really?
Oh,
songs.
okay.
Yeah. And they're like, at the end, they find out that he's not real, and they're like, well, who played in Guns N' Roses? And they're like, dude, it was our dads. So, what's Slash up to? What's he doing?
Need to sort this
Are you going to rejoin Guns N' Roses?
Oh, there we go.
Well, he's decided to take up a job as a JCB driver at a construction site.
Just out of the blue, or music's not going
Absolutely
that well?
unconnected to anything we've been talking about. It's great.
Well, he likes
Inspired.
driving.
So a man who is considered to be one of the greatest guitar players of all time
Yeah.
has now decided to
Drive.
play a JCB.
Well, you know when you're a kid, and
Play a JCB? Drive a JCB.
you have like
A dream.
a dream.
I had a dream.
Not a dream, but like a toy. like a toy digger. Did you ever have those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
lots
had a
of them.
digger.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's just living his dream, as you said.
Okay. Has he still got the top hat and the curls?
Yeah, he's the exact image that he is
Okay.
previously.
Was he got like a oh my god,
So Slash is his real name?
a Les Paul on his back?
Yeah. Or on the
Yes.
back of the JCB.
Yeah, right.
I don't think Slash is his real name, no.
I think
No.
his name's like, I think he's got like a Jewish name, hasn't he?
I don't know.
We're not allowed Google, so we'll never know.
Well, we can check
Like
out.
Goodwin or something.
Wait, hang on a minute. There was something that we were disputing last week, and I looked it up in the meantime.
Yeah,
What was it that we were disputing?
it was the dollar thing,
What dollar thing?
the miles per hour thing.
No, I checked that on the spot, and
checked
then we
that.
banned
Oh, did we?
Google
then
after that.
Then we banned Google. There was something to do with Star Wars.
I don't know.
Flip! Maybe it'll come back to us.
You can't say flip.
Oh, sorry. I'll say instead.
Yeah, good.
Bum.
I can't remember what it was.
All right.
Anyway,
So
We'll end it there.
Jake,
so we shall find out.
so he's driving a
later what his name
JCB.
is.
How did he get the job? What did he just put in a CV? Because I don't imagine he's got much work experience.
I used to drive a toy digger when I was 7. Give me the job.
Ever
Yeah.
since then, I've been a guitarist.
He's got no work experience. Or
But
had
they
he had
hired him
no-
anyway.
Well,
What do you really need?
he
Work experience.
he saw a
Pretended to be a foreign.
foreign.
A foreign.
Yeah,
A foreign man.
foreign. Just a foreign.
He saw the ad in the.
Them damn foreigns.
Scratching your pubes.
That's
there.
what they say, yeah. What were we saying?
He saw the ad in the paper,
Okay.
so he applied.
Which paper was this?
Like the LA evening.
He lives
news
in
or
LA.
something. He doesn't. Yeah.
I thought he lived in South Africa.
Where'd you hear that?
I don't know.
You're trying to poke holes in my story.
No, I'm trying to inspire your story
So
to
he's
greater heights.
he's using a digger on the outskirts of LA
Yeah.
because he saw an ad in the paper.
The story was in LA last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it's because you keep doing celebrities. There's loads of celebrities live in LA.
Okay.
This is why we shouldn't be using like celebrities as our characters. We should
No,
make
it's too
up
late
our
now.
own.
It's too late
We should
now.
make up our own. Every other character has to be fictitious, starting from now.
They're all fictitious.
No.
They just have
No,
celebrity names.
Slash is not fictitious.
No, but the idea that Hayden
Alternative
Christensen was
realities
actually
they
on
are.
a... Yeah.
Which is not allowed. Has to be completely fictitious.
This is a world where it was Eddie Murphy, but none of his actual. He literally just had the name Eddie Murphy.
No, he played a cop, and he did play a cop in real life as well. So.
Whew. I might have to take this off.
Good luck taking that off without taking off your JVC.
No, I can do it.
Jake's got a phenomenal pair of JVC headphones. They're blue and silver.
Do you want to see? It cost me about 20 quid from Amazon.
I have Mezes.
Let's move on before you start bragging about who has
Antonio
the best
Meze.
headphones.
Is the boss.
Does he have YouTube?
Don't know.
Well, if he
I think
does,
so.
then you should ask for sponsorship.
You buy them from him on his website.
We know.
And they're sick.
Everyone knows this, Harry.
And they're made of wood.
Literally everyone knows
Made
this.
of real wood. Real wood.
Literally everyone
It's made
knows
of real
this.
plastic. Real plastic.
As opposed to-
real reconstituted dinosaur
Yeah.
right here.
Fossilised dinosaur shit.
It's really old.
That's what Sennheiser means. In English, Sennheiser
Fossilised
means
dinosaur
fossilised shit.
Okay.
Scheissheiser.
Shice.
So, Slash is driving a JCB on the outskirts of LA.
Yeah, just picking up dirt. Putting
As you do.
on a bit more dirt.
Is anything going to happen to him? Or?
No.
Well, I don't know really.
Okay.
Yes.
No, so he got a job from a newspaper advert.
What? Oh, LA Times. Yeah,
LA
you said that.
Times, Evening News.
All right. Yeah.
Really relevant to the story.
Well, it is.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks, though. It is. Yeah.
You know that he's just going to put in something about like the LA Times editor now, just to
Exactly.
hide it like a dick.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, so the LA Times. Basically, there's a bit of an accident at the construction site.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Slash is just doing the usual. I think it's about 5:15. He's finishing.
Getting ready to go home.
Yeah, he's getting ready to
Is
go
he
home.
enjoying it still, or is he?
He loves it.
He loves it. Loves
got
every
real
minute
passion.
of it. His top hat's poking out the top of his tractor.
Yeah.
Chatter.
His tractor.
He's got a hard hat on. And then
Over
top
his
on
top
top
hat.
Yeah.
Or
No, he's
over.
got a hard hat on the top of his top hat.
What a sight. What a sight to see on a Friday
He's got
afternoon.
like his leather jacket on with like a high vis over the top of it.
Or is it high-vis leather?
Yeah.
Shiny, glow-in-the-dark leather.
You're looking at us like you don't know what a high vis is.
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
It's like those fluorescent pigs
Yeah.
from episode 3.
What was that? I don't remember that long ago. That was like a
Yeah.
year ago.
Nah.
Wait, what fluorescent pigs?
What? I was talking about fluorescent pigs, how they genetically modified pigs to glow in the dark.
Right, okay.
They genetically modified a cow to glow in the dark, took its skin, made that into leather, glow in the dark leather.
I gave it Slash.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know.
Slash
I don't think it
its
was right,
throat.
but what?
They slashed its throat. I'm really low down. I'm looking like right up at you.
That's better. Oh, I feel really low. This is going to all be flipped up now. Let me.
Jump cut!
There we go. It didn't change it much, but I think that'll make all the
There
difference.
was a slight earthquake and we all fell.
Whoa!
So,
Hey,
Close
you're
to sea
very
level
short
now.
now. Close to sea level. What are we at? About 40 metres above sea level here?
Do you reckon? I have
why do you know that?
I literally, how could you even estimate that?
Because Reading's about 40, so I'd say we're about 35.
How do you know?
Why do you know? It doesn't matter
what
that
makes
you live there.
What makes you think that we're the same height?
Because we're on the Thames.
Bracknell
yeah, close enough.
is rather low.
Actually, no, we're about... Whoa. No, we're 140 metres above sea level, I'd say.
Bracknell's
Really?
rather low because
Yeah.
it's a valley.
But it's no lower than the Thames.
The whole town is a valley.
But it's no lower than the
What
Thames.
is the Thames 140 metres above sea level?
No,
So how
100.
What, and we're 40 metres
So there's a
above the
100 metre
No, we're
waterfall
okay
when
with-
the Thames gets to the coast.
No! Are you idiot?
Oh, you idiot.
Rivers don't travel at flat and then
Thames
suddenly drop.
Thames does.
No. from
Otherwise
its
would-
beginning
If that was
over
the
in
case,
Cheltenham.
if that was the case, it wouldn't flow.
Exactly. From the
It would
beginning.
just sit there.
It'd be standing water, stagnant.
You idiot. Honestly. Why would you think that? Like, oh my
I don't know.
It's a very, very slight incline, but there is an incline there.
Surely a decline.
Incline. Same thing. Going the other way.
Incline goes up.
Yeah, and?
So if it did go up, then there would be a
But it depends on
waterfall
which
at
way
the
you're
end.
walking, isn't it? And how would it go up? It's a river. It goes downhill.
Yeah, so it's a decline.
Yeah, but you can say incline, but going the other way.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you a geographer? No.
That's like saying his life was in incline if you're looking backwards. That's exactly what you're saying.
Wait,
No.
so his life was in decline.
Huh? Yeah.
But
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't go through life backwards, whereas you can go up a river.
yeah, he's right.
Once Jake's thrown his oar in, it's game over. Okay.
2-1 as well.
It's more like 5-1. I think any argument, whatever you say, is right.
I'll take that.
So I'd say we're about 200 metres above.
No one cares.
why
Literally no
is
one
it-
cares.
Why have we gone up by 160 metres?
There's like river
Well, 'cause I realised
specialists
that we're
who
at the top of
don't
the hill
give a
here.
shit about what you're saying.
We're at the top of a hill here, because Englefield Green is at the top of the hill.
I
Egham
reckon-
is at 40.
Nah,
No one cares.
I reckon we're below sea level.
No, I really don't think so.
I do as well. I think so as well. You lose.
You go from
You lose.
We're
We're below
the
sea
River
level.
Thames.
We're below sea
right?
level, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then you go up the hill, the River Thames, which is flowing down
Mate,
into the
you've
sea,
been
which
disproved.
means
It's
that it
below
must
sea
be
level.
above
Below
sea
sea
level.
level.
Right?
We're below sea level.
Britain, right? This is the coast. It's like that.
Yeah,
And
that's
we're-
exactly what
So
it does.
how does the River Thames like flow uphill? Because we just
'Cause it
discussed
does.
this.
They use motors.
We just
Yeah,
discussed this, and it
there's
doesn't happen.
like, you know, at the beginning of a roller coaster.
Yeah, we
when there's
discussed
the
this and it
wheels
doesn't
that chuck you up the
happen.
hill. That's what
So-
the Thames has underneath it.
Yeah.
It has like big wheels that just throw it up
This is
throw it up
ludicrous.
the hill.
It's ludicrous.
It's not. It's true. You're wrong.
Ludicrous.
Right.
Right, let's
I'm going to check that on Google.
You're
We'll
not
come back
allowed.
to it next week.
Yeah. Google is banned on the set of PictureSquish.
On the set.
This is the set. We built this.
No, we didn't. we arranged it.
We had it provided to us. What's Slash doing?
Well,
So it's 5:15. It's getting to the end of the day.
Yeah.
He's still loving it.
he's got basically
He's in his tracker.
he's got his headphones in
Right.
and he's listening to
JVC
like,
head.
Do they go over his whole?
yeah, they're
hat
really really big, like,
Right.
really lengthy.
Didn't go for the earbuds.
What's he listening
Went for
to?
the-
He's listening to Guns N' Roses, but
Surely not.
Which song?
What, old Guns N' Roses?
yeah,
Which song?
Not like Chinese Democracy, because I imagine
Paradise
he'd
City.
be angry. Okay.
Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, take me home. Like that.
Never do that again.
Gonna add in some sound effects when we get to that point.
we could add in the real Paradise City.
No, we can't,
Oh,
because then it's copyrighted. Google.
Fair use.
Yeah.
well,
But if I sing it, then it will be so horrendously wrong
Yeah, as
that
long
they
as you're
won't
out
pick
of
it up.
tune. That's the classic rule. You can sing a song as long as you're out of tune. So Slash.
so basically, he's been. Everyone else has gone home. He's the only person.
At 5:15.
Yeah,
Right.
they went home like 10 minutes ago.
Really lazy.
Yeah, but so he's just
They're construction workers. They don't stay beyond 5 if they can.
Yeah.
If their mother's life is dependent on it. They will be gone. 5 o'clock. They will like turn off the engines mid scoop. To leave. Yeah,
Ice cream men
you
do the
always
same
see
thing.
them though, don't you?
Ice cream men do the same thing.
You
You do always see JCBs like
Yeah,
mid-scoop on the side of the
And
road.
they're just like, well, okay, it's 5 o'clock. Let's fuck
Yeah.
off now.
They got a massive thing up in the air full of like dirt and just crap, and then they just, yeah, I'm done. Some poor guy rides past it on his bike in the middle of the night, and it just falls over and crushes him.
God,
And then he gets buried.
Yeah.
dies.
So anyway, but
very
Slash
slowly.
is a good hard worker. He's wanting to make a
Yeah.
good impression on the manager. He wants
Yeah.
to get like site manager position soon.
Yeah.
So he decides to stay for a bit longer. Despite this being his second day on the job, he has no training. He's just like making it up on the spot, like literally no idea what he's doing. But he thinks,
But he does, because
because
he has experience from driving his tractor when he was a kid.
Why are you saying tratter? It's not a tratter.
It is a
It's
tractor.
a JCB.
You
tractor.
idiot.
There's a big difference.
No, it's a tractor.
All right, it's a tratter. It's a yellow
See?
tratter.
But no, we all agree.
just gonna-
It's a yellow tractor that happens to be able to dig.
All right, fine. All right, so
So you might say like a JCB or something.
yeah.
Yeah, but a tractor, nonetheless.
You just want to do that Somerset accent.
Yeah, tractor.
Tratter.
Why don't you speak like that?
Because not everyone in Somerset speaks like this.
Well, that doesn't make
That
sense.
sounds a bit like Polish.
That sounds like your Polish your Polish accent.
Which you will see on the
Polski.
31st of March.
Coming up.
Coming
Look out for
soon.
it.
Wait, surely it's been and gone by this time.
No.
No, it's next Friday. No, this is today. Today
Whoa.
is
Hang on a minute.
What's
the
going on
29th of March. 28th of March.
28th. 28th of March.
Today is the 28th of March. See, look.
So next Monday, 3 days' time, you will see the glorious rendition of a Polish store clerk from Jake.
And I'm a dirty man asking for big
Wow.
black cock.
God.
So we're still stuck at this 5:15.
Yeah.
Got his headphones in.
So,
He's had a long
I'm
day.
right.
Driving his tractor.
And then a big plane crashes down again.
Oh no!
So Malaysian Airlines flight a Malaysian Airlines flight just crashes down in front of him. The Malaysian Airlines flight, a rogue Malaysian airline flight,
Yeah.
crashes down in front of Slash,
Yeah.
Balazian, can we say?
and it was empty.
Rogue Balazian.
This is the whole thing. This is why Slash is confused.
Can we not
because-
say it's Balazian?
Everyone knows anyway.
But I don't want to get sued for copyright issues.
What? Because we use the word Malaysia.
No, Balazian.
Fine. He goes. This is the weird thing: is he goes into the Balazian plane
Yeah.
and it's empty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one died.
They just didn't.
Pansy.
So what? Hang on a minute. What?
So no one was on the planes. How could it be offensive?
Are we talking about the Balazian flight or the actual Malaysian Airlines flight?
We're talking about the Malaysian flight.
Right. So should we have a minute's silence for the real Malaysian Airlines flight?
No, because we don't even know that. Well, we might by the 28th, but at this point, it's really the 20th, and we don't know if they're dead or not.
We're pretty sure that they are, though.
Yeah, but
I reckon they've landed it somewhere.
I reckon that.
Terrorists.
What was your theory?
I reckon.
Wormhole.
No.
That was what you said.
Yeah, I didn't.
I've been using that for everything. Wormhole.
I don't really believe it though.
I do. Wormhole.
Yeah, well, it could be a wormhole.
I actually think that if you get like 101% completion on GTA 5, it unlocks a new mission where you have to do a big heist, and for it you need like a jumbo jet, and you have to do it in real life, and somebody's just doing the final mission of GTA 5.
All right.
It's called the big one.
What? You just hijack a plane?
No. Right now the plane is like being hidden behind some guy's
Oh.
like house just in Los Santos, and there's like a big tarp over it. Because that's what always happens in GTA 5. That's what always happens.
Yeah.
You steal like a roach van or whatever, and you lose the police, and then you just stick it like in your garden or just under a tunnel, and it just stays there until you need it. And then when you do the heist and use this van, no one makes a connection between. Like,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So they're going to use.
So he's going into
a
the
plane
Malaysian Airlines
for a heist.
plane. Sorry,
Jumbo jet. For
Yeah,
a heist.
yeah.
Probably the worst vehicle in the world to use for.
getaway vehicle. So he goes. Slash is shocked. He takes off his headphones.
Yeah.
And he's looking at this crashed plane with Malaysian Airlines written on the side. And he goes in and it's empty.
Yeah.
Wait, it must have landed pretty safely if he can go in.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that's.
I thought it crashed.
Yeah, it crashed, but it sort of like
It was evident that there was no one in there.
it's pretty sandy, like
Yeah,
construction site.
It's a big contraction.
Lands on its belly.
Right.
And
So what's Slash going to do?
so Slash is like looking around like
He's not hurt. Didn't hit him.
Yeah, you can't hurt Slash.
no.
Didn't hit
He
him.
was a
Didn't
few-
hit
he
the
was a-
JCB. Didn't.
You can't hurt Slash.
He was a good few meters away.
He literally can't be
Good
hurt.
few meters. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
He
Fair enough.
literally, it wouldn't matter if it landed on him. His top hat would just cushion the blow. You can't.
Well, no, he's
hurt
got a
Slash.
hard hat on as well.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
forget.
He
Safe.
can't be hurt.
Safety first, my friend.
He's like an ent.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
But you can hurt them.
yeah, you can set them on fire.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or you could like.
So you can
Or you
set
could-
Slash on fire, but that's about it.
yeah. It's the only way to kill him. You have to burn and salt his body.
It's like a big tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so Slash is he's looking around in the plane.
Yeah.
A bit ghostly, a bit scary. isn't it?
Picking at like packs of peanuts and
Yeah. Just
pretzels
munching.
and munching.
And
Hasn't called anyone.
No.
Because he's with EE and the fucking network's down.
But it really, really, definitely, almost certainly, hopefully won't be down still.
Hopefully.
On 29th.
I really, really hope so.
Imagine if it was. Jesus.
So he can't call anyone because he's with EE and the network's
Yeah.
down. Right.
And EE are in an American network as well.
At this stage, yeah.
Yeah. At this stage. Yeah, they are.
We don't know. We can't Google it. So he
Well,
can't
they're
call
definitely
anyone.
not right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But they might be in a week, so.
Neither's Vodafone.
T-Mobile
nor-
are.
Yeah, but T-Mobile's different.
No, they're the same company.
No, it's not, though.
EE is T-Mobile Orange.
Yeah, but Orange is not US, though, is it?
No, but
So
EE
is
an
UK.
amalgamation of T-Mobile and Orange.
I realise that.
is the same company as T-Mobile.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that the US version is the same.
They're the same company.
You can have different versions of the same thing.
What?
This is another thing I'm going to have to Google.
You can't have two companies with the same names, just on different continents. I couldn't start a
They
company.
operate differently in different countries.
I couldn't start a company in this country called Disney.
What are they called in America?
T-Mobile.
What are they called here?
T-Mobile.
EE.
Up until 6 months ago or a year ago, they were called T-Mobile.
EE is a new company.
No.
Yeah.
EE is a header, and you can still be with T-Mobile, and you can still be with Orange,
Yeah.
or you can be with EE.
Yeah.
But EE is T-Mobile and Orange.
But it's legally a new company
Well, yeah, but T-Mobile
that only
still
operates
exists.
in the UK.
T-Mobile still exists.
That only operates in the UK. EE is 4G. They don't really have much 4G in America. I don't think they'd be
4G. They have more 4G in America than they do here.
No, they
They have
don't.
4G everywhere in America. They have done for like 3 years.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Since when?
Since like 3 years ago. I remember going to America when the last Harry Potter film came out, and there was loads of adverts for 4G.
Yeah, but not EE.
Regardless, he's on EE, and he can't get signal because there's no network. So he's just poking through the plane.
So what he decides to do is just to wait until he gets signal.
Okay.
So he just sits outside. He found the newspaper in there,
Okay.
and he just sat outside reading.
It's a Malaysian newspaper.
Yeah.
But he's decided to learn Belazian.
No, he found an English one
Lazio.
and a US/English one in there.
Oh, okay.
Like
US/English.
a US paper
mean English?
in the language of English.
It's got like on one side it's like American, on the other side it's English. It's like exactly the same, apart from like a couple of words.
I want to
a couple
buy
of
a
spellings.
US to English dictionary.
Aluminum and like I don't know, Z. Any Z is an S.
Any Z is an S. Zebra.
Center.
No.
Zebra.
No, but like in a lot of things.
Analyze.
Give me what?
No, analyze is different.
You mean NES is a Z?
You're true.
Depends on which way you're talking about.
No, but we spell analyse with an S, don't we? Yeah. And
yeah,
America
they
spell it with a Z.
they spell it with there's a S there as well. I think for analyze.
No, on the DVD, analyse this is
But-
a Z. They spell it with a Z.
Phosphorus,
Center.
for example.
Oh, center. They spell it differently.
Yeah, they do. REER.
And colour.
REER.
What?
Is that what you just said?
What?
R-E...
I said center. They spell it
ER.
differently.
Centre as in
Oh, right.
CENTRE or ER.
Yeah, you just didn't put a space between those two.
Yeah.
Centre.
REER.
And zero. They don't have zero. They don't say zero. They don't say Z.
They don't say zero.
No, they do.
What are you talking about?
They do. They don't say Z. That's it.
All right.
They don't say Z.
What do they say?
Z.
Z.
Oh, really?
That's why it's
WXYZ.
JZ. That's why it's funny to say JZ.
Oh, yeah. JZ.
WXYZ, they say.
I thought it was just J's.
XYZ. It's definitely Z. WXYZ.
What do you think a badonkadonk is?
A badonkadonk. Do you know?
Yeah, it's American slang.
A little
I bet there's-
romp behind the bushes.
I bet there's no way we can guess it.
It's really easy.
It's banging someone.
No.
A badonkadonk. Bus ticket.
It's a woman's bum.
Oh.
A
Badonkadonk.
badonkadonk. This is a fun game. I think we should let us use Google for 5 minutes so we can get a list of American slang.
Nah. Can't hold the story. It's
Save them for next week.
an unstoppable train.
Fun game.
So,
Make a
so
Fanny.
Fanny is your bum as well.
Yeah.
Which is so stupid.
I only know words for your ass in American.
Yeah.
Fanny's your aunt.
Fanny's your aunt. He's outside the plane reading an English-American newspaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
The sun's going down.
What newspaper? Balazian Times in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Slash...
Just above the walls are really...
He's sitting
really
out reading a Balazian Times newspaper in English.
Yep. He's just waiting
Balazian,
for
mate.
EE.
He's waiting to get his signal back on EE.
Yeah, because he doesn't really know what else to do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the EE offices...
Kevin Bacon is poking around in an area he shouldn't be.
accidentally finds this button that says "Do not press."
He presses
Thinks,
it.
what does he say? No brainer.
Yeah. Big red button. No brainer. There's some guy in a suit going, "You dick, Bacon." So
That's interesting. Dick Bacon, huh?
Dick Bacon.
I'd like to try me some of that.
So
Gross.
what's Slash gonna
So-
do? He's just waiting for a signal. It's a very uneventful story.
He gets an idea and he thinks, like,
uneventful?
you know what? I've got, you know what he says? He says, I've got Kevin Bacon on speed dial. I'll give him a call, see what he can do about it. Gets out his phone, he's like, oh, I forgot. It's no signal.
No signal.
Yeah, so he does that.
In case
Several
you're forgetting,
times.
the plane crash was
Yeah.
our idea.
No, I think Crash was my idea.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, it was.
his idea.
Sorry, yeah.
What you did. Yeah,
Trying to steal
I am.
credit.
I'm trying to steal his thunder.
it's all my idea.
Okay, so
Are we not allowed to contribute though?
No, you
No.
can.
I did by saying that, like, the New York Times, no, the LA Times was the paper that he was, well, investigating as to which newspaper it was.
yeah, we're allowed to poke him, but we're not allowed to tell him
Why not?
because
That's
we're
fair.
not funny, and he is.
I think
No,
I'm
you're
quite
allowed to
funny.
help.
I think I'm quite funny.
Yeah, you're all funny.
Does your mum tell you you're funny?
Yeah,
My mum
she
says
does,
I'm
actually.
cool.
My mum says I'm really funny.
She always laughs at my jokes.
So-
already jokes.
What's his? So is he devising a plan or what? Is he just going to?
He's not devising anything. He's just devoid of any emotion. All
Okay.
he's interested in is reading some article on, I don't know, the rise in JCB shares or something. That's what he's.
In Malaysia.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be weird? If he was reading the newspaper that he found on the plane and there was a story about the missing plane.
Yeah.
So the newspaper must have come from
Wormhole.
a wormhole.
Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Would be weird, but it's not what happened.
No, no, it's not.
So what happened?
So let's not dwell.
Okay.
So, day turns into night.
Okay. No one's noticed this plane.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Night turns into day. He slept for 8 hours. Woke
Decent
up,
sleep.
woke up, and the guys start turning up to work.
So he's
Okay.
still there.
And he's still there, sat outside. They will come over in their GCBs like, Slash, the hell's going on? There's a plane. He's like, yeah, I got this signal. So I just stayed here all night.
Like, he could have walked to the nearest payphone.
No,
He
Slash
could have
doesn't
built
walk.
a payphone.
Slash doesn't walk.
He has a
floats.
JCB.
He floats.
He has a JCB. He could have driven.
Yeah, he can't take it off the site.
It's an emergency.
No, it's got one of those
Emergency
You
situation.
know the trolley things they have
A little
around
clamp
shops?
on the wheel. It's like a little
Where
bit of
when it
magnet
goes
on
over the line,
Yeah,
it just
yeah,
clamps.
sure.
You can't, that's what happens to his JCB.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if it goes over a line, it will just break down. So he couldn't.
It's like a bloody ankle
It's a
bracelet
tag.
thing.
Yeah, it's like a tag.
house arrest
Yeah.
thing.
What are they called?
Google to the rescue. We'll answer this in
Tag.
next week's video.
I'm just gonna have a list of stuff to discuss at the beginning of every.
So the other construction workers arrive,
Okay.
and they're like all looking around the plane.
See what they can nab from duty free.
Yeah, they're all duty free. Duty free's not on the plane.
Yeah, you buy stuff on duty free.
No, not on the plane.
Oh,
you don't.
yeah, you do actually. It is
Yeah.
duty free, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the plane.
You don't buy duty free on the plane.
You can,
Yeah,
I
you
think,
can.
No.
because it's duty free.
No, you buy it in the airport and then they drop it at the gate and you go in with it.
I think
What?
you can buy
When you go through an airport,
Yeah.
There's a duty free.
It's like all of the shops and stuff. Yeah.
No. Not every. So it's only when you're in the international terminal.
Yeah.
So when you're flying international, you
all
go
the
into the
shops.
duty free stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's not all the shops because you have the terminal, which has McDonald's and everything, which is all normal. But then when you go through to the international
No, it's
terminal,
all duty free.
No, it's not.
Everything in the international terminal is duty free.
Yeah, once you've gone through towards your gate, there's duty
When you're in
free.
duty free.
Yeah,
Everything
but
is
it's-
duty
they
free.
normally have like one.
You're both arguing. For
They
the same
normally,
I know.
they
I know.
No, but they normally have like one duty free shop before everything like WH Smith and stuff like that. They're just normal shops.
Still duty free.
No, it's not. That's not what. That's duty free. That's why you pay like £8 for a pack of Tang Fastics before you get on the plane.
They're always that expensive.
There's a duty free shop. You go in there just before your gate. You go in the duty free shop. It's normally called like duty free. You go in there. You buy what you want to buy. They put it in a bag and they take it in a cage down to your gate. And then as you get on the plane, you give them a little ticket and then you collect your duty free stuff.
Yep. And then when you're on the plane, they give you a magazine with loads of stuff in it, and you can buy it on the plane. Also
Not that
duty
much
free.
stuff.
Like perfume, alcohol, stuff like that.
Fine.
So,
How many planes have you been on in your life that is international?
Lots.
How many?
Like,
Number?
I don't know, like 30?
30.
you've been
Yeah.
on 30 planes.
20? 20.
20
Probably
planes?
about 20, yeah.
Okay.
That's ludicrous. Don't believe you.
Well, I've been to America 10 times.
Right. So that's 20.
No, and then I've been to Spain twice.
So 24.
I've been to the west coast of America once.
26.
Why are you saying 26?
There and back.
Oh, yeah.
Idiot.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, I've been on loads then.
Yeah.
I've never thought of there and back. Yeah, because I've been to America, yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, in a construction site. So they're all looking around the plane.
Looking at the duty-free stuff that's on the plane.
Why did you ask that
Look,
anyway?
let's forget about you.
To prove that you didn't know what you're talking about.
Boy, and it backfired.
Well, you've been on quite a few planes. About the same as me, I guess.
Right.
So they all congregate outside the plane,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all like,
They've gone through all the duty free.
yeah, they've nabbed it all.
They've got both bottles of perfume.
Yeah. And they're like, what are we gonna do? But then suddenly,
What?
suddenly,
There's at least 10,
suddenly,
I reckon.
Yeah, suddenly.
out of the clouds comes another Malaysian.
No way.
Lands on top of the other one.
Not quite.
Right.
It's sort of like in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh,
Yeah.
Basically, it like steals the plane. So it like
Jumbo jets can't like hover like.
no, but it just comes down pretty low and just
Top of a
scoops it up.
magnet.
yeah.
Or
It's
big
got
magnet.
enough. It's got enough inertia and momentum to pick up,
Swoop.
to swoop, and
Jumbo
pick up
jets
another
don't swoop
plane
down.
It's
and carry on still. If that was actually
They
the
take,
case,
like,
it would be like
45
crashing
minutes to
into a
descend.
plane.
What's happened?
If you were to
I
get
can't
like a
believe
plane,
you've got a problem with this
What?
after last week.
what?
We had lightsabers and land speeders and
Lightsabers have been proven to work in Star Wars.
and we had a car destroy a whole house.
Yeah, but no, that was explained.
Wow!
Did it crash into a gas?
Yeah. Whereas this,
What about the Atlantis story? With the
that
steroid
was,
child?
that was entirely fictitious.
Kansas
this
Creighton.
is pertaining to be real.
Oh my word.
Look. It didn't swoop. It
Malaysia
didn't swoop.
doesn't exist for one.
Look,
So here you go. No, I'm going to solve this problem right
Right.
now. Malaysia doesn't exist. So these are alien planes, so they can do what they want.
But how did he know what they were then? If they're
He doesn't. He thinks they're Malaysia. He's making a mistake, but they're Malaysian.
He
That's
thought that
why
they just
can
made a
swoop.
mistake and put like the M on its side rather than.
Yeah, he was just like, oh, that's weird. But it's Malaysia and it's from another planet. So
Which is why
these
it's called
planes can
Balazia.
do whatever they want. So shut it!
Well, this is why it's called Balazia, not Malaysia.
Why? Why? Why?
Because it's an alien country
what's
called
wrong?
Balazia.
What's wrong?
Why not Malaysia?
Because why would they call something Balazia?
Why would they call it Balazia?
If I was an alien, I would definitely call it
Balazia sounds like an STD. I've got a severe case of Balazia.
Do you know any aliens?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many?
30? No,
30.
about 20.
That's not very. I mean, I know about 300.
Oh, of course you do.
36,000. And that's quite like a large percentage of the population of aliens that exist. And
Sosa!
a lot of them live in Balazia. So.
Well, my story is Malaysia.
Yeah!
My edit of this story is Balazia.
So what's going to happen?
Balazia. That's so I can just put it over any time when anyone says Balazia.
Malaysia.
Balazia! Balazia!
Is So it doesn't swoop. It's not like this.
It doesn't swoop. The whole argument was so that I could let it swoop.
It goes like this. And the ground's here.
Yeah.
So it's quite low.
Okay.
They
So it's
normally
about
fly
as much of a swoop as it can get.
So it just
as a
flies
Boeing,
really low.
747.
Yeah.
That's
It's like begins to decline, like from quite.
how far away from?
Russia.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it doesn't matter where it's come from yet. So, so it drops the magnet and picks up the plane.
So now it has got a magnet.
It did have a magnet. I said it did.
No, I said it did.
No, he said it did.
Oh yeah, but I was about to say it did. And it takes the plane over there.
And what's Slash doing? Is he just like, oh my god?
Slash is absolutely.
Enthralled by this
He
newspaper.
still hasn't.
the
No one's
report.
spoken in this film, except for the Slash. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
And then Slash just goes, "Look, plane." That's
Well.
So
No.
at the moment, I'm just telling a story later on.
Sound effects. I'll add sound effects. For example, take me down to the Paradise City.
Told you never to do that again.
So Slash says to his fellow
You can stare
construction.
right in my eyes.
Hello.
Like,
So
Let's do
Slash
it again.
says to his fellow construction workers.
what?
Take me down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. Oh, won't you please take me down?
Home.
Well, look who's loving the song now.
Well, no, I just know the words.
And? You never made a mistake in your life before?
No.
Twat.
So
So Slash is just like, what the hell's going on?
okay.
And they're all, basically, just imagine the other construction workers. It's just like a load of slashes, but without the rock like image.
What?
So basically just normal construction
They're just
workers.
people. So imagine Slash, but with none of Slash's attributes. So
yeah.
a man.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, got it.
A
Okay.
man with genitals.
He has genitals. Okay, right.
Yes, genitals.
We don't know if Slash has genitals. No one does.
Apart from his girlfriend.
He's like the Stig.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Slash thinks
Yeah.
on his feet.
Okay.
Okay, and he happens to have like a grapple.
A grappling hook, like from Zelda.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has a grappling hook.
Okay.
And he fires it at the plane
Why? Why does he care?
because he just he's a bit of an idiot. He
Evidently.
just does what he wants.
Yellow. Actually, what I think the grappling hook wasn't that something that he found in Duty Free?
Yeah, and he just wanted to try it out. And the first chance he got was when a plane flew overhead and just picked up another plane and flew off.
So he thought, oh, I'll grab that.
So he fired it.
I'll have that.
He fired it at the one that just robbed the other plane,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
and he's hanging on.
Okay.
Flying pretty fast.
So he didn't manage to hold it back. Then he's literally just flying off with it.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
No.
He'd have to be pretty strong.
Yeah. He's not that strong. He's Slash, not Zeus. So he's holding them back.
No, so he's not holding the back. So he's flying,
Yeah.
You have to just say.
Yeah, sorry.
and he's climbing up the rope,
Okay.
and he gets onto the plane. They're about 3,000 feet now,
All right, not bad.
and he uses
about
the grappling
1,000
hook
meters.
to climb down the side of the plane.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you,
Just had to
so
make
he
a
climbed
mental
up and then
image.
back down again.
No, to climb up the side of the plane,
Okay.
and to get to the door.
The door. He's gonna open the door to a jumbo jet.
Yeah.
He opens the door.
Going like 600 miles an hour.
But yeah,
Well,
nearly.
350.
No, it's going
Four.
it's going 200 at this stage. It's not.
It's
not
going
beach.
200.
It's only at 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet is not that high.
It's quite high.
Yeah, but if you think about how
Sort
high...
of building that's
but if
3,000
you
feet.
think- yeah, but if you think about how high a plane normally flies...
35,000 feet.
Yeah. 3,000 feet is quite a small percentage of that.
Yeah, but it's still quite high.
It's like less than a tenth.
For a man to
What?
be hanging on.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that.
For a man to be hanging on to the side of a plane at 3,000 feet is quite high.
Yes.
And it's going however fast.
Yes.
I've been a fool. Carry on.
I don't understand.
I'm saying it's dumb.
It's dumb. Oh, is it? Okay.
And he's just going to open the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Rip half the plane off.
he opens the door
Yeah.
He does open the door, though.
Okay.
and rips one of the wings off.
So he wasn't strong enough to hold back the plane, but he can rip one of the wings off. Just fine.
No. What happened was when he opened the door, it compromised the
Cabin pressure.
and the wing just fell off.
Not fell.
So now he's going to crash 2 planes into LA.
Yeah, the thing is, though, like at 3,000 feet, the cabin pressure is roughly the same as air pressure outside.
All right. Well, not in this story.
No.
Okay.
Highly pressurised.
So he gets onto the
plane.
plane and it's in a bit of
Disrepair.
disrepair because it's
Got
sort
one
of-
wing.
it's sort of flying down now.
Flying down.
Do you know what happens when they have one wing? They like spiral ridiculously out of control.
Well,
And
that's what's
crash.
happening.
Excellent.
It's slowly
Loving
spiraling
it,
out of
loving
control, just like this. So he can still. No, a bit slow.
Yeah, Denzel Washington's the pilot, so he's holding it together.
No, it's not Denzel.
Sorry.
That's a good film, though. Actually. It's all right. So he gets onto the plane.
Maybe he then tells everybody your plane's going to crash, and then they all slide down the thing to the magnet and jump into the plane underneath. And
Which,
then,
even though it crashed, is still operatable.
yeah, and then they all get on, and then they disconnect the magnet, and the new plane crashes into LA, and then Slash flies away on the new plane with all the or the old plane with all the survivors.
And Slash's twin is at the construction site, and this new plane crashes in, and then it loses forever.
That went
Nah.
right over my head. But what happens?
You were
going
going to say it.
Yeah. So what happens? He gets
He
on.
eats a pie or something.
No, he gets on the plane, and it's like the cast of Lost.
Okay.
Oh, no way.
And Harley, is it Harley?
Hurley.
He's driving. He's a pilot.
Or Hey Garcia.
He's flying the plane.
So Lost is actually set in a not mythical, alien planet.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's not really an alien. Malaysia is just a country in
Okay.
East Asia.
So why can it swoop, Jake? I give up. I'm done.
It swept.
I give up.
But it didn't swoop. It swept as in like from Russia.
Swept. Yeah.
It started descending from 35,000 feet. By the time it got to Los Angeles, it
Yeah.
was at like 5
Feet.
meters. 5 meters.
That's really low for a jumbo jet. 5 meters.
Well, they got to get that low to land at some point, right?
5 meters is like here to that corner over
Yeah,
there.
man. Yeah.
It just didn't release its wheels.
You could literally throw something at it.
Yeah. He
5
did.
meters
He
is
literally
lower
did.
than a jumbo jet, like in height.
Oh yeah.
So it would hit the jumbo.
Well, it's not part of my. I didn't
It
write
was
this
10
story.
10 meters, right?
What I mean is that it's a big difference.
It's about 5 meters
And it's
above
very
the other
low.
jumbo.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Jeez.
So
Why couldn't you read in between the lines? Read the context, mate.
So many planes.
Read between the lines.
So he gets on. He's like, "What the hell's going on?" He's watched Lost. He didn't really like the end.
He meets the cast of Lost and he knows how it ended and he weren't happy.
No. So he sits down,
Yeah.
stands up.
Yeah.
Opens the door, gets on the floor.
Get out of my face.
Everybody walk the dinosaur.
Hello. Oh, it's not working.
So tell us the end, Jake.
How do you know we're near the end?
Because
Yeah,
we're
we are.
56 minutes into the podcast.
Okay.
There's a lot of shit..
He goes.
There's not that much. I mean,
'Cause, I mean,
I mean,
'cause,
I
There's not that much that we can use.
So he goes down to Hurley.
Yeah.
He's like, Hurley, what's going on? Why are the castle lost? Like, in this plane? And he's like, right, it's a 10-year anniversary, so we thought we'd all get together and fly a plane together. And
that's the end, is it?
Then Slash is like, well, why have you nicked this other plane? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the question I'd ask.
And Hurley's like, well, we were flying over LA and we saw a plane that looked like a bit of wreckage in a scrapyard. That's what it looked like from up at 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And he said, because like Jack and Kate are on the plane. There's too many people in the cast of Lost to fit onto one plane.
What? How big is this plane?
Jumbo jet.
It's a jumbo jet, but it's only got
Future
20,
reference.
It's
There's
only
like 45 people in the cast of Lost. There's
Yeah, but-
45 survivors, yeah.
but there's only 20 seats because this jumbo jet's mostly taken up by a bowling alley.
Oh, wow. That would be amazingly fun, I guess.
Or is the cabin massive to fit Hurley?
Yeah, it's also
Oh, rude.
half the plane is the cabin.
He's a really...
He's literally sitting at the, halfway down the plane.
Yeah.
The screens and all the other stuff.
that he's steering with.
And it takes like a minute for the twist to propagate down the line to there because it's so far away.
But somehow he managed to fly it.
And all the
10
windows are
meters.
blocked apart from the windows right at the far end.
Yeah.
But he still managed to see this other plane wreck.
10,000 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So he's like, yeah, we thought we'd get another plane.
So we could have more seats.
Yeah. And now they're just heading over to the
The island.
yeah. And they're gonna have a big party.
So Slash goes with them.
So Slash goes with them.
And he's like,
Woohoo.
woohoo!
And
And I
it's-
feel happy. He does a cover of
and
that
Slash
song.
plays live at the party.
I was going to say.
That's not
You
him.
know yet?
So what?
Slash plays
He plays.
a set.
What does he play?
Blur.
Paradise
Of course.
Island.
Paradise Island.
Take me down to the Paradise Island where the
Sand
Lost-
is yellow and the girls are pretty.
And they have big titties, so... That's it.
Yeah.
Magic.
The end.
Let's perform.
We're going to change things up this time, and I'm going to do the introducing.
Welcome back to PictureSquish.
PictureSquish! And what's essentially going to happen is Jake, as usual, is going to be the character. He's going to be Slash. He's going to be the dirty little Slash. And Jacob...
This is why we don't let him do the narrating normally.
Who, me?
I mean, not the narrating. This is why we don't normally let him do the presenting.
And Stan is going to narrate in his horrible, posh little voice. Hate him! And I'm going to do sound effects.
What about the other characters in this story? 'Cause
He's
it's
all
more
of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, someone else.
Yeah.
You can be Hurley.
I really don't want to. I just want to sit here and make a racket.
No, you're narrator now then.
No.
Well then, I'm sound effects and narrator.
I'll be sound effects and Hurley.
There's more than just Hurley.
I can't be everyone. What do you want from me? I'm only a man.
I was the whole of Spain.
I'm only a man.
I was the whole of Spain a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you were. That's true. All right, fine. I'll be everyone else.
Okay,
Alright.
great.
What?
Alright, I'm Slash.
I'm Slash.
The scene is set. My eyes hot, sweat. Fuck. Eyes wide, palms are sweaty.
That's no.
Knees
I
weak.
know all the words to that
Arms
song.
are heavy.
Because I performed it in year 7.
Who?
Yeah, you told me.
I'm Slash.
Do you want to perform it for us now?
Yeah.
Don't!
I can't even remember how it starts. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already.
Mom's spaghetti.
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now. Everybody's joking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Blow. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbity. Oh, there goes. Rabbit, choked his old mad, but he won't give up. That is, he won't have it. He knows that he backs his mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again. Yo, so raptured. You better go capture this moment and open door and lose it.
Remix! Thus we begin the fateful tale of Slash on a plane. The year is 1997. Slash from Guns N' Roses.
Hang on.
What?
The year is not 1997.
What is the year?
10 years after Lost finished.
2014.
2011 did it finish?
No. Oh.
Okay.
2010.
Thus we
No,
begin.
it's 10 years after Lush started.
Thus.
Oh, so
begin.
2014. So this year.
Yeah.
Shit.
Thus we begin the fateful tale of Slash on a plane. The year is 2014. And Slash has moved on from his career in Guns N' Roses to become a construction worker. He has no previous knowledge of how to work these massive machine beasts. But he does so anyway. And on his second day, he is working 9 to 5. And he decides to stay late because he wants to impress his manager. They have all left, but he stays on the JCB, digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. But then,
Take me down to the paradise.
he is listening to his favourite CD,
Green, pretty girl.
singing along a little bit. Digging away still.
Bugger.
It comes up to 10 past 5. He's still digging.
Hard hats weighing me down.
He says to himself,
It's really hot. I got loads of black layers on. Got a guitar on my back. What the hell's that up in the sky?
from out of nowhere, Malaysian Airlines Flight 37720 Alpha Beta comes flying out through the clouds that weren't there because it was a blue sky. Bang! Smashes down into the construction site and lands safely right next to him, about 7.5 meters away from where Slash was standing. He considers himself lucky and decides to listen to the rest of the song that he was listening to.
That was pretty damn lucky. Gonna finish the album though. Whoa, sweet child. Right, let's go and check this place.
Whoa, sweet child of mine.
That was the muffled sound that you would hear
The muffled
from
sound.
outside. You just hear the
Alright, so the story continues. He finished the album and he said,
Let's go check out this plane.
the plane has been smoking silently. Several cigarettes. It's already gone through a couple of packs.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, the plane landed without wheels onto the soft sand of the LA surroundings. Slash walked up to the plane. The door had swung open on impact. And he walked up the stairs and looked inside.
Let's have a
I
look.
can't do a sound effect for looking.
Opened the interior door.
Let's have a look in there then.
Got on the floor. Everybody walked a dinosaur.
This plane's completely empty. There's not a single soul alive in here. Or dead.
But he spies down the end of the corridor, the gangway, a magazine on the floor. It says, duty free. He decides to pick it up, walks down the plane, checking on the way, all the seats. He picks up all of the free headphones and pockets them.
What a pikey.
On his way down, he also sees a really nice blanket. He picks that up too, puts that in his satchel as well. Once he gets to the end of the corridor, it is now 6:30 p.m. He picks up the magazine and starts flicking through its pages, perusing over the many valuable things that you can find on the airplane and buy in duty free.
Oh, there's a newspaper. I might read the newspaper. This magazine's pretty damn boring. Malaysian
deciding-
news. Interesting. An article on JCB shares. Oh, I probably should ring someone about this plane. It's pretty dangerous. No signal. I've not had signal for about 24 hours now. Well, better just stay out here all night until I get signal.
Meanwhile, 10 hours ago in the EE headquarters...
Hey! Big red button! Says do not push! No-brainer!
Beep. The entirety of the EE network was down. Unfixable, irreparable, irreplaceable. Kevin went to make a Kevin bacon sandwich.
Wow! That's like a cat getting raped.
Over and over again.
Meanwhile, back on the plane of Malaysian Airlines, Flight 377 Alpha Beta 2473.
It's getting pretty cold out here. Probably just gonna do an all-nighter, to be honest. Get that blanket out. Yeah.
What's his name? Slash settled down into one of the many airplane seats, with his several blankets on and many headphones wrapped down his arms to increase the insulation. Time passed. More time passed. Night turned to day. Day turned to night. Night turned to day, and day turned to night again.
Tick, 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 tick.
And then, on the morning of Monday, the rest of the construction workers came back to work
Bong.
and saw the plane next to
Bong.
Slash's JCB. They walked inside the plane as well, wondering what was going on. They saw Slash lounging in one of the plane's chairs and said,
Alright, guys.
"Play the best song in the world."
What are you... Slash, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate?
Yeah, this plane crashed on Friday night and
Well, it's now Monday.
didn't have any signals, so I thought I'd just read the paper. I've read it all now, all 65 pages. I even read a story
What about G3? You had a look down there?
I looked a little bit.
Alright, you got much sleep?
I haven't actually slept at all.
Oh.
I haven't slept since.
Well, you got two choices.
Last
You either
Wednesday.
jump on your tractor or you jump on a digger.
Well,
You can't stay here.
uh,
I don't care if there is a plane.
what we're going to do about this plane, though?
I'll sort it. I'll call the boss, get him down here.
You got EE no signal.
I think we can actually put... You not got any signal?
Ah,
Oh, well, we're shafted then.
mate, we're shafted, all right. Well, I think
Some would say that we're shafted plain and simple.
Hey, don't get it.
Jokes were passed back and forth like the notorious banter of construction sites. Slash went back to work on the digger. Meanwhile, the construction foreman, now alone in the plane, went back to the back of the plane, picked up the duty-free magazine, and thought to himself,
I didn't know you could buy duty-free on the plane. Slash, look at this. Look, there's our watches. This one's made by... Well, I can't pronounce the name. It starts with 7 Ks. And look, they sell Mike watches and Jadidas. Malaysian Airlines have got the best stuff.
And so he walked down to the safe area of the plane and opened up the safe that was already ajar and took out all the duty-free items and pocketed them. This done, he went back outside to the construction site to oversee the rest of the construction as Slash was diligently working away. Suddenly, from out of the blue sky, clouds appeared. From out of the clouds, a plane appeared. The plane was identical to the previous one that had crashed only 3 days ago. Flying low, it was only 5 meters above the height of the other plane. It swept in. It was coming closer. It had propellers instead of a jet engine because it's a really f***ing old plane.
Another plane. I can't believe this is happening.
Have you ever heard a plane before?
No.
That's a little Cessna.
I normally just have these on, so I can never hear what's going on.
It sounds like a little biplane or
Spitting
something.
all over your trousers.
Disgusting. I need to go. Oh man, I already washed these once this month. Twat. Okay. What happens next?
Just
So the plane swoops
No,
down.
oi. The plane approached. Getting closer and closer. Slash said,
I can't believe there's another plane.
Who is that? What is that? What is that?
Deep
That's
voice.
a British council worker.
Deep
I
voice.
can't believe that they're flying planes through my town. I'm having none of it.
Just a deep-
I'm going to go down to pub and have to pint, and then I'm going to talk to
Talk to construction.
talk to construction workers, and then I'm going on tour with Took Guns and Took Roses.
Took guns and took roses.
Yeah.
Where's Dennis Paul?
What?
Where's Dennis?
It's not called The Guns and the Roses.
Yeah, but it was for comic effect. You
Okay, well,
massive knob.
what happens next?
Whoa.
And then the construction foreman said,
Aye, that's a plane, that.
I ain't seen one of them in a long time.
No, me neither. You don't get many planes around here in LA. LAX closed down after that whole Lost fiasco.
many of you viewers may be wondering all these strange circumstances that are happening in this area in LA. Well, the truth is, my friends, a wormhole opened up, and that is why the first plane crashed in, because they were no longer in LA. They were, in fact, in England now.
Wait, what? You've hijacked the story. Do you get it? Ah!
The plane was now approaching 100 meters away. It got even closer, 90 meters away. It got even closer, 80 meters away.
70.
Suddenly, at this point,
This plane has been swooping for so long.
do you want to just shut up? Let me tell the story.
Let it swoop.
At this point, the wheel doors open, but out popped not wheels, but a giant magnet. An electromagnet, in fact, yes. And as it swooped down, so the electromagnet dropped slowly out of the bottom of the plane, and already it was attracting itself to the plane that it was flying towards. It came swooping down 50 meters, 40 meters, 20 meters, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it connected. It picked up the plane. The plane wreckage that was on the floor was now attached to the flying plane overhead that had appeared out of the blue sky, out of the clouds, out of the blue. It flew off, flying off into the sunset that was now happening at 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Morning, even. Sorry. I do forget these things, you know. It's hard to remember truth. Slash exclaimed. The plane had now gone beyond earshot. So Slash explained.
This is some weird crap. Good job I've got my grapple out of that duty free. Let's go. I'm going to capture this thing.
The grapple hooked onto the plane, and Slash was whisked off his feet. Just like... Does that happen in Batman?
Yeah.
In the second one?
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah, it
happens in
does.
Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Batman Begins, isn't it? Just like in Batman Begins. He's flying through
Worth it, wasn't it?
What?
Does that happen in the second one? 5-minute conversation. Yeah, it does. Just like in Batman Begins.
That's the first one.
What? I don't understand.
Don't worry.
Okay. So...
This is the longest story we've ever done.
No, I don't think so.
This is a
mean,
long...
there's-
No. I don't mean actual content. I mean, it's taken us
Hour and a
about
half.
quarter of an hour to tell this 5-minute story.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
Well, you shouldn't have hired me as your bloody narrator.
Would you want me to step in?
No. I've started the job now. God damn it, I'm going to finish it.
Go on then.
Slash, dangling from the bottom of this plane. Wait, which one did he connect to? He connected to the bottom one, didn't he?
No, it's that one.
Slash was dangling from the bottom of the
Slash
plane.
dangled from the bottom of the
He
other plane.
propelled himself
Shut
up,
up,
climbing
mate.
up the hurry the up!
Calm down. Is there a rush? All right. So Slash dangling down on his grappling hook from the bottom of the plane on top. He climbs up, hand over hand, foot over foot, and makes it to the plane. He then shimmies down along the side of the plane.
By the time he makes it onto this plane, it would have run out of fuel.
Too soon, mate. And he got to the door, and he opened the door.
It's like,
What do you want me to say?
It's like
This is what
he
happens in
took
the
one
fucking
step,
story.
he took another step, he took hold of the handle, he pulled down, it gave a little bit of resistance, but he managed to get it down. The door slowly creaked
This is
open
inspired.
with the whisper
Right,
of a dormouse in the hinge.
let me get faster. He put one foot in the other front of the other. He pulled on the door. It had a bit of resistance, so he pulled some more. He got out some WD-40 that he also found in the duty-free and squirted that in the door hinges, and then pulled again, and it popped open with the sound of a cork from a gun.
Cork from a gun.
You know, like a pop gun.
It's not how doors open. Doors go...
Not this door, mate.
Yeah, it's a hydraulic door.
Okay.
I'm finally on the plane. It
Yeah, just tell the whole story.
took a lot of effort. So let's see what we got in here then. Ooh,
He looks around and sees...
it's the cast of Lost. I like that show. Shame about the ending.
He walks into the cockpit, which takes up half of the plane, and sees Hurley. The following conversation then takes place.
All right, Hurley,
What?
what are you doing then?
I'm just flying to Cast of Lost down to Ireland for 10th anniversary of Show Lost.
Didn't realise you were from Yorkshire, like me.
Oh yeah, I do good accents for the show. Don't know what that is. I do good accents for the show.
I do good
for
accents.
Show.
Oh.
Do good accents for show.
Oh right, fair enough.
But I am from land of forefathers in where was it? I was really struggling there.
What, Yorkshire?
From Yorkshire.
Yeah.
So I'm taking friends to Ireland to celebrate 10th anniversary of television show Lost.
All right. Well, can I come with you?
Yeah.
Could I play a set?
Are you gonna play song Paradise City?
Yeah, I can even make it Paradise Island if you want.
Tatwood Tea, fantastic.
Great. Well, let's go.
End.
Put your foot on accelerator.
Turn left. Put your foot on the accelerator.
And
Whack
so
in
they
reverse.
flew off into the sunset, flying towards the island, the fabled island of Lost, with the whole cast on there,
Is it 4?
and Slash also in tow. They landed and had a beautiful party, and everyone lives happily ever after. The end!
Thanks for watching PictureSquish. Subscribe to us and do all the bullshit. See you later.